Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Just a quick video today because I wanted to talk briefly about Bandai and Games Workshop and the new Primaris Intercessor action figure, which is going up for pre-order tomorrow, 5th of October. If you haven't heard about this, it's pretty cool. Games Workshop have partnered with Bandai to produce the first Warhammer 40k articulated action figure. It's a Ultramarines Primaris Intercessor. At the moment, it's only an Ultramarines Primaris Intercessor. There's no other colorways or anything like that. And to be honest, that does make sense. If you're going into a new market with a product like Games Workshop, you obviously want to use your poster boys. So it's the newest armor type, it's the Primaris Intercessors, and it is the classic Ultramarines colorway. So I've seen people complaining about the fact that there's not other options. They haven't done Orcs, they haven't done Chaos Marines and things like that, but I do understand why for this first foray, which may be the first in many, it makes sense to be Ultramarines. But yeah, if you haven't heard about this, it's pretty cool. It's a fully articulated collector's piece action figure. It's not like your old He-Man figures, and it's got various different accessories, combat knives, bolt rifle, fully articulated so you can pose it for action shots and things like that. If you've ever gone on the internet and looked at those people who create those really awesome dioramas with Star Wars action figures and things like that, you'll be able to do that with a Space Marine. Very cool. But there are some things to note. Like I say, it goes up for pre-order tomorrow, the 5th of October, and it is a limited release. They are making 9,000. So if you want one, you're going to need to put your order in early. There has been no mention of there being a limit or a cap on how many people can order, so I have a terrible feeling that people are going to order hundreds to scalp them and resell them later. And there's a fixed time limit. They're going to be on sale from the 5th of October until early November, or until they've sold 9,000, whichever comes first. And frankly, I think they're going to sell 9,000 within hours. So if you want one, get onto the Games Workshop website. I'm a little bit disappointed that that's the way it's going to be. I'm trying to avoid impulse purchases these days in my life, and it would have been nice to be able to just pick it up at my leisure when I felt like it. So I may not even put an order in myself. I need to think about it. The price itself, I've heard people say it's going to be about £85. People have been chucking around figures like $120 and things like that, but there has been no confirmation yet, and that will not be confirmed until 10 a.m. tomorrow, depending on your regional time zones, when it actually goes up for pre-order. But yeah, so I'm in two minds at the moment whether I will actually order one for myself. As cool as they look, if it was something that I could go into a store or go online or go to Bandai's website when I felt like it and it was there available, I might pick one up. But yeah, the whole pre-order thing, especially as if you're used to Games Workshop's pre-order methods, you can put up a pre-order 1 week and you get the product the next week. That is not going to be the case with these action figures. These action figures are only going into production once the 9,000 orders have been fulfilled. And it's actually going to be the second quarter next year before you actually receive your action figure. So there is quite a long wait time. That's not a long wait time in the terms of these collectors action figures. People who collect like the Transformers G1 action figures and things like that will know that timescales can be very long for these sort of things. So it's actually not that long in the scale of this type of project, but for people who are used to Games Workshop timeframes, it is a long wait. So yes, if you are interested in Warhammer 40k action figure, get onto the Games Workshop website on the 5th of October at 10 a.m. to make sure you can secure your pre-order. I don't think it's being made available for pre-order anywhere else, except there might be a few sold through Bandai's website or at trade shows and things like that. But ordering from Games Workshop is, as far as I'm aware, the only way to guarantee you can lock in a pre-order, as long as you get in within those first 9,000, which I do think they are going to fill up very, very quickly, because it is an awesome looking figure. I'm going to put the link to the community page in the description below, so you can click on that and you can read the details for yourself, and you can look. There's a little flow diagram that shows the timescale from ordering your figure to actually receiving your figure. So I'll do that for you as well. But yeah, I think this is a very cool thing, and in fact, Games Workshop recently have been doing a lot of cool things. I mean, we've had the FUNKO Pops, which came along, which is just a cool little collector's thing. Obviously, we've got the Bandai action figure, which is something that I never thought I would ever see. When I was a kid, I always thought it would have been cool to have had Space Marine action figures. And now one exists, even if it is a designer collector action figure rather than one that the kids are going to play with in the sandpit. And then what else is there? There's the Inquisitor TV show was announced, so we could be getting a cool television show based in 40k. And obviously they've also just released their partnership, news of their partnership with Marvel Comics, that next year Marvel are going to be publishing some 40k comics as well. So there's lots of cool stuff going on. And then as well, we've got like the children's books are coming out. They're about to release a kiddified version of the Underworlds board game, with more child-friendly artwork and things like that. So Games Workshop are really doing a lot of cool things at the moment, and I've seen a lot of people online complaining about Disney getting involved with Marvel Comics and things like that, and the dumbing down of the universe and all that sort of stuff, which I don't agree with. I do see people's perspective in that regard, but I am very much all about opening up the universe in as many ways possible and providing as many ways possible for people to enjoy the things they enjoy. And if people like 40k, why not have FUNKO Pops for collectors of FUNKO Pops? Why not have an action figure for people who want a cool action figure on the shelf? Why not have child-friendly books for getting the kids interested? It's all good as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I can't wait to sit down and watch a television show based on 40k. It's going to be awesome. But what do you guys think? I think this is interesting. It's interesting times we live in, and I would be interested to know what you guys think. So if you want to leave comments and stuff below, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to, are you going to try and pre-order one of these action figures? Let me know, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.